what is the fundamental difference between area of interest number 1, 2, and 3? After all, they change the first resonant frequency of the vocal tract, so what else do I need to know? Well, area of interest number 1 is super duper special. The valves of a trumpet work the same way. They change the length of the tube, and so they change what can be resonated with that tube. Changes to area of interest number 1 alter what fundamental frequency would resonate in that tube if it didn't have any kind of perturbations. No constrictions at either end, nothing. Just a straight tube that's closed at one end. That would have a fundamental frequency that you can resonate. The fundamental frequency just comes from the length of the tube, and that is it, nothing else. Now, if we constrict area of interest number 3, we're going to raise the first formant. We'll raise the first resonant frequency of the vocal tract, but we're not going to alter the first harmonic. That's really important because the location of our areas of interest are based on the first harmonic. They're based on where that harmonic has a pressure node and a displacement node, and then where the pressure and displacement nodes are if we multiply that wave so that we get further displacement and pressure nodes. So this is why changes to area of interest number 1 alter the locations of areas of interest number 4 and number 5. This is important to know because if we're using head movement, for instance, to alter area of interest number 1, we may find that the tongue is moving relative to areas of interest number 4 and number 5. That could alter the tuning of the second formant, but it could do so without moving the tongue. So it sounds like the tongue has moved, but what has happened is that the head has moved. And therefore the tongue has moved relative to the areas of interest that are going to be distributed along area of interest number 1. There's always got to be that one special kid. And area of interest number 1 is that one special kid.